Libra, Sun, and Rising. Let's see what November has in store for you. So your highlighted chakra of this month is the sacral chakra. You have here the flexibility card. For your other oracle card of this month, you have the realization card, which says, the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So your first four tarot cards here are the Hermit, the Hierophant reversed, Three of Wands, Four of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Cups, with, last but not least, the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know why, like, every time I do this, this side of my nose starts itching. What the fuck? So in November, there's a sense of holding on to something that is out of balance, or avoiding dealing with something and feeling somewhat paranoid because you know you're avoiding something. So you may be avoiding pain or an ending in a relationship, maybe because you feel you need to continue to provide something or give more of yourself in hopes of change. Opportunity to move forward in a relationship is significant, allowing the relationship to have a breakthrough. And this could be a relationship with anything, doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a certain project, situation that you're involving yourself in. Could even be school. There's an inward journey to allow a relationship to evolve. Also, trying to avoid a cycle from repeating is significant. Some of you may be going through something and you're trying to avoid your partner or your loved one to be affected by it. Some of you have left behind a life you tried to create with someone or something, and you're going inward to heal in November. You may be trying to mend yourself together again while figuring things out. Most of y'all are trying to alchemize certain difficult emotions, maybe of disappointment, regret, failure, any kind of pessimistic state of mind. You may be putting in effort to change certain circumstances. Some of y'all may be opening up to or establishing a divorce or change in a contract. Most of y'all in general are discerning how to resolve something after something not working out. Maybe something wasn't capable of change, so you're seeing if you could change your perspective instead of the actual thing or situation. I feel like that's the most important thing that I can give you for this month. So you're opening up to a new perspective or idea, and this is something you're figuring out personally for yourself. Some of you may be opening up to something different that requires you to move or feel less close to home or your roots, or this change may make you feel more alone. You're learning to not force anything and go with what life is providing for you. You may get to where you want to be and become who you want to be, but not in the way you have planned. Life is calling for you to experience more. There's a sense of these pessimistic thoughts being about yourself in a way. You're needing to understand your worth on a deeper level during these times. This sense of self-worth may be connected to your creativity or what it is you do to express yourself. And like I mentioned last month, it is up to you to walk towards a more fulfilling life, and it is up to you to make peace and make up your mind with leaving the past behind. You're tying up loose ends in the rejuvenation within your relationships we touched up in last month's reading. You may have friends help you with this, and for some of you, 3 people may be significant to the mending of a partner some of y'all may have. Like some of y'all may have 3 friends, for example, that kind of come through and act as a mediator for this change that's needed to ensue in your partnership. So doing what's needed to bring joy and satisfaction in your relationships and connections is important this month. This could also be a project you're doing with loved ones. There's a sense of surrendering to yours and your partner's authenticity, your different ways of expression and desires. It's like you may be harmonizing your differences after allowing something painful or some anxiety to end and move forward towards newness that is fulfilling for all involved. You, along with your loved ones, may be focusing on bringing more light into your world, and you're calming and tempering anxiety about where your life is going. You need to know that you are a capable person, and you are enough. Thank you. Like we started talking about in September, you're going through a time where your life is being catalyzed by your relationships and connections. You're changing and your life is changing. It's hard, but please believe in yourself and in your vision, and keep those around who do also, and allow your experiences to propel you towards the life that you want. There's plenty of opportunity this month to quit resisting the change that's been trying to come into your life. So go for more and dream bigger, bitch. Dream bigger. Why not? I know I mentioned that some of you may be moving away from home, but there's others of you that may actually be moving back home and having to face certain things you previously left behind. Some of y'all are finally voicing your wants and needs, like we talked about last month as well. And overall, you're opening up to a new perspective, and this is really going to allow you to release anxiety and move forward. You're going to be able to apply it to multiple areas of your life, and you will soon understand the lessons that you've been trying as well, because I see it's like a whole process that's taking a few months for you to just quit avoiding. So you will soon understand the lessons you've been needing to learn. Okay. Bitch, life is never easy, but your mind is very powerful, and it has the ability to change the way that you feel about things, and essentially it's changing the past. When you change the way that you feel about something that happened in the past, it changes the past. And maybe you don't have to allow things to die. Maybe you don't have to break up with someone this doesn't have to be about a relationship, but it's an example, there's just a change that needs to happen. There's something that you need to allow that you've been avoiding, and expanding your mind on it and really confronting it mentally is really going to help you. And you can do this on your own, but allow people to help you. Allow people to help you, because other people can help you expand your mind as well. Even if it's things that you thought you knew, maybe you needed to hear that at that moment, and maybe you needed to hear it in that tone of voice, so that something catalyzes in you and you're actually able to allow this change. I love you so much, and you got this, and you're capable. Like I said, believe in yourself. That's it. It's a process. We're never meant to be perfect. This is what being human is about. Okay? I wish you the best of blessings in November, and I'll see you next month.